What's up, everyone? Welcome to a late episode of the Niner Sickness Podcast. I just came on because, one, I'm a little bored. Two, there's nothing really to watch on TV. So I wanted to see who is up at this hour. Who is up? But I see Jimmy is awake. What's up, Jimmy Perez? I see Joe in the house. What's up, Joe? Like to see you here, bro. It's been a minute, Jimmy. Good to see you, my friend. Good to see you. Give me a second real quick. Give me a second. Give me a second. All right, give me a second, guys. Give me 1 second. Okay, give me a second. There it is. This is what I was looking for so that I can bring up you guys' texts. Yo, what's up, Beto? Long time no see. It's been a minute, brother. It has definitely been a minute.
Where you been, homeboy? Where you been, ese? I've been looking for you, Holmes, and I couldn't find you, eh? Where you been hiding at, Jimmy? Órale, pinche Jimmy. Órale, Joe. Puros pinche Niners. Ay, güey.
What's up, bro? Let's have a little bit of fun. What's up, Jason? In the house. But before we continue on, I got to put the intro real quick. See you in a few. All right, now that I got the intro out of the way, we can proceed. How's everybody doing? I just wanted to come on real quick and just see what you guys are up to. Who is up late on a Saturday night? Tomorrow's Sunday. So for many of you, it's going to be Sunday already. But remember, tonight, in an hour, we move the clocks back. Now, if you're like me and you have everything digitalized, it automatically, my computers, all my clocks automatically set themselves an hour back. But if you have those clocks that don't do it, make sure to set that hour back. This way you don't wake up an hour too early tomorrow. But I decided to go live because I figure, you know what? At midnight, it'll be 11 o'clock all over again. So we're good. How's everybody doing tonight? I hope everyone is having a fabulous day. I hope everyone is having a wonderful, wonderful Saturday night. Are you guys ready for Monday? Monday is the start of free agency. At least the tampering part. The tampering part starts on Monday, I think 9 a.m. So what do you guys think, man? What do you guys think? Do you guys think that Niners are going to bring in a big fish? What are your guys' thoughts? Do you think the Niners is going to bring in a big fish? I am curious to know. Hold on, guys. Charge. All right. There we go. So, what's up, SG Sports Talk? Do you guys think the 49ers are bringing in a big free agent? Do you guys think that a big free agent is coming? Last year, I don't know about you guys, but I did not expect to see Mr. Hargrave coming over to the Niners. If I can be honest with you, I did not see Javon Hargrave. Now, many of you, maybe I'm not talking about you guys here tonight, but I'm talking in general. Many Niner fans feel that the Javon Hargrave was a failure. Javon Hargrave did not play up to expectations, and therefore it was not a good free agent signing. I think Javon Hargrave is a great signing. I think he was hurt and played most of the year hurt. But I think in 2024, he's going to be much, much better. But the Niners did not expect, Niner fans did not expect someone like Javon Hargrave to be signed by the Niners, a big ticket signing. I thought it was going to be a day 2, a day 3, maybe a day 4. I did not expect to see Javon Hargrave come. So, is it a possibility that the Niners sign someone like Danielle Hunter from Minnesota? Do you think the Niners will bring in a big time 16 and a half sacks last year with Minnesota on that sorry defense? Imagine Danielle Hunter next to Bosa, next to Armstead and Hargrave, with Chris Kasarik. How good can our defensive line be? Not only with the new DC coordinator, adding a guy like Danielle Hunter, I think it will be a huge, huge upgrade to the Niners. I think it will be a huge upgrade. Chase was a failure. I don't know if he was a failure, but he did not impress me. He did not impress me at all, to be honest with you. Niners are going to bring in a big free agent. And I know a lot of Niners are skeptical. They're skeptical that that would happen. But if I can honestly tell you, man, I did not expect the Niners to bring in Javon Hargrave. Last year, Javon Hargrave was definitely a day 1 free agent. He was definitely a top 3 big ticket item. And the Niners were in communication with him. As soon as Monday came around, as soon as the legal tampering was open, you heard Javon Hargrave signing with the Niners. Do you guys expect to hear something similar this Monday? Now, you remember, we went to the Super Bowl. We lost again. We've been to 4 NFC championship games. We've been to 2 Super Bowls. And we have not been able to get over the hump. The Niners need to do something to get us over the hump. Would that be Danielle Walker? Could the Niners bring in Chris Jones? The best way to beat the Chiefs is to take away one of their best players and put him on our side. Remember, Chris Jones was very effective in the Super Bowl against us. We put him and have him chase after Mahomes. That would be beautiful, wouldn't it? Who will the Niners bring? Who are the Niners going to go and get? Are they even going to get someone? Or are they going to just get a couple of players here and there just to kind of plug in the holes? What are you guys' thoughts? I'm very curious to know. I'm curious to know what your thoughts are tonight. Do the Niners indeed bring in a big free agent? Nope, Chris Jones just signed with the Chiefs. Did he really? Really? I haven't been on Twitter, or excuse me, I haven't been on X, so I haven't been updated. What's up, Randy? How you doing, Randy? So he signed. Are you sure? I'm not that I'm not believing you, but oh yeah, there it is. What do I do with my glasses? That's what I'm not wearing. Not sure how anyone thought this wasn't going to happen. Oh. There you go. Well, Chris Jones is off the table. All right. I did not see that. Thank you for bringing it to my attention. Thank you for bringing it to my attention, Senor Joe. Appreciate you, man. What's up, Bob? Yeah, I just seen that. Welcome, Bob. Good to see you, my friend. I just seen that. Joe brought it to my attention. I just looked it up on X, and he signed with the Chiefs. Interesting. All right. Bob is watching me from Facebook. How you doing, Bob? How you doing, Bob? All right, well, that leaves us definitely with Hunter. What do you guys think about 5 years, $95 million? That was about... Good to know, Bob. Good to know, my friend. That's interesting. Make sure to hit the like button for your boy. I know it's not that many of you in here, but every like counts. Appreciate it. Very, very much. So Chris Jones is gone. He's like a fart in the wind. Interesting. What about Christian Wilkins? What are your guys' thoughts on Christian Wilkins from the Miami Dolphins? Oh, you know what? You know which kid I like? Let me know your thoughts on this prospect. I like this prospect. Let me make sure I'm not missing any. Give me a second. Make sure I'm not missing nobody's comments. Wow. Do we really need a center, though? I know a lot of you guys are not very pleased with Brundle. I am more concerned about what they're going to do at the right guard and right tackle. I understand that we extended McKivitz an extra year. I'm not really worried about it, but in a way I am, because Kyle Shanahan has a way of doing some dumb shit, man. Kyle Shanahan would not surprise me if he went another year with McKivitz at right tackle. It wouldn't surprise me. Yep. Brindle was okay. He was all right. I mean, he was good. He wasn't great. He wasn't bad. He was okay. But I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know. It's going to be interesting to see what the Niners do. The Niners are known, excuse me, the Niners are known to go after defensive linemen. They're just known for that. They are known to go after defensive linemen, period. It wouldn't shock me if they bring in Danielle Hunter. But the kid that I wanted to talk about was the kid from the Texans. What are your guys' thoughts on Jonathan Greenard? Jonathan Greenard. He had, excuse me, I don't have my glasses. I left them in the kitchen, and I'm not going to go get them. So Greenard tallied 12.5 sacks and finished sixth among the edge rushers and the pass rush win rate in 2023. He often wins quickly. It will be a shame if the Texans couldn't keep him. He is still a free agent until we hear different. What are your thoughts on bringing in Jonathan Greenard? I like that kid. I think that kid can do some great stuff. What are your thoughts on a player like that? What's up, Throwback? How's my boy Throwback doing? Welcome, sir. Welcome to the late night show with your boy Niner Sickness. I was bored. I was cleaning my office. I was doing a lot of work today, and I'm like, what's on TV? Not that much on TV on a Saturday night. You know what? I'm going to go live.
I decided to go live and to see who in the heck would be awake at this hour. And surprise, 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 many of you are still awake.
Don't go to sleep. If you do, I will reach and grab your feet and take you. I will snatch you.
All right, enough of that. This is not your normal podcast. This is just me being bored and wanting to talk football with you guys. I'm gonna do a giveaway tomorrow. So if you guys are available at 4:15 Pacific Standard Time, I'm gonna go live at 4:15 Pacific Standard Time tomorrow, Sunday. I'm gonna be giving away a patch. I'm gonna be doing it only on YouTube. So if you're watching me on Facebook or you follow me on Facebook, make sure that you tune in on YouTube for the patch giveaway. And good luck to all the participants. The freaks come out at night.
Órale.
Orale, the freaks come out at night.
Clean up on aisle 4, please. Clean up on aisle 4. Oh man, I don't know about you guys, but I'm fired up. I cannot wait to see what they do on Monday. Are you guys excited? I mean, it sucks that the Chiefs signed Chris Jones. It was kind of a pipe dream anyway to come to San Francisco, but I don't know, man. I just thought maybe, but we don't have to worry about him. He is staying with the Chiefs. Good for him. Good for him. Good for him getting his money. 5-year, $95 million. Somebody said it was all guaranteed. Wow. That is crazy, but good for him, man. I am all for players getting their money. Seriously. I am all for players getting their money. They need to get their money. I don't care what team you play for. Get paid, and get paid, because the NFL stands for not for long. If you get hurt, teams will cut you like a bad habit. So I am for players getting paid no matter who you play for. We can still get Danielle Hunter. Yeah, now Danielle Hunter, for my understanding, he cannot get French time. He's not going to get tagged, and he doesn't want to stay in Minnesota. So he is definitely someone that the Niners can look at getting for sure. Luis Moreno in the house. What's up, Luis?
We interrupt this program to bring you an important announcement.
For more awesome content, like and subscribe now.
That's what I heard. Now, Khalil Mack most likely will not get cut. I know Joey Bosa is going to get cut, and I know I've been hearing a lot of Niner fans talking about the reunion of, not reunion, but Nick Bosa plays with his older brother, Joey Bosa, on the same team. You know, if they cut Joey Bosa because of his injuries, they're going to cut him, and he's going to go through the waiver wire. Nobody's going to pick up his contract. Therefore, he'll be free to sign whoever he wants to sign with. But people don't realize is the Bosas don't do nothing for cheap. People are like, yo, Beto, wouldn't it be cool if Joey Bosa gets cut and he decides to sign the league minimum, to play 1 year in San Francisco with his brother on a prove-it year? But do you really believe that Joey Bosa is going to give the Niners a discount? The Bosas don't do discounts. And what happens if you bring in Joey? What happens if you bring in Joey and he gets hurt? I'd rather go with someone like Khalil Mack. He's older, but he's more durable. And it's sad because he's older than Joey by 3 or 4 years, but he's more durable than Joey. Should the Niners trade for Khalil Mack? Let me ask you guys this. Let me know in the comments. If the Niners offer a 5 for Khalil Mack, would you do it? Would you give up a 4? Would you give up a 4 to trade for Khalil to guarantee you will get him? Because if he gets cut, there's no guarantee that he'll sign with the Niners. But if you trade for him, then he's under contract with you. Would you guys give up a 4 or a 5 for the ability to go out and get someone like Khalil Mack? I'm curious to know if you guys are willing to do that. The things that make you say, I think Joey will play on a 1-year prove-it deal. Joey and Chase Young are in the same boat. I can understand Chase Young given a discount, but I've never heard the Bosas do any type of discount. The Bosas don't do discounts. Now, maybe because he'll have an opportunity to play with his brother for 1 year. Maybe that would be the exception of making a discount. I would love to see Joey next to Nick, but let me ask you, if Joey comes on board, who's going to wear 97? Joey's the older brother, right? If Joey's the older brother, who's going to wear 97? Is it going to be Joey, or is Nick going to keep it? I'm hoping Mac goes back to the Raiders. Bob, you look familiar. The name. Bob, are you one of the regulars on the Raider Bear by any chance? Forgive me, I'm an old man, I forget things. But are you a regular on Joseph, the Raider Bear? Pitbull, Cano, what's up, brother? Good to see you, my friend. Absolutely, Mac is a stud. Greenlaw isn't going to be the same. That's an interesting take. That is a very interesting take. Hopefully, Greenlaw will be better, like the Bionic Man. I would love to bring back Aziz. Would you guys want to bring back Aziz into the fold? I would love to bring Aziz. I think I want to bring back Aziz, and I want to bring back DJ Jones. Remember DJ Jones, big number 93? He went to the Broncos, signed a 3 or 4 year, $30 million. The Niners are not going to do that for a backup D tackle. But if they can bring back DJ Jones, that kid can stuff the middle. He is great against the run. He can rotate with Javon Hargrave. What are your thoughts on that? I'm a regular on the Bear Show. Okay. All right, Bob. I thought your name looked familiar. My friend Joseph, the Raider Bear. He's a great dude, man. I love Joseph. Unfortunately, he's a Raider fan. But other than that, I love the Raider Bear. Great guy, man. Awesome dude. I met him in person, been to his house. The guy's amazing. He just roots for the wrong team. But none of us are perfect. I just think Mac doesn't cover as well as Greenlaw. He's more of a pass rush. Yeah, oh yeah. If you're thinking Khalil Mack was coming in here to be a linebacker, that's a no-go. He is a pure pass rusher. I think if they can trade for Khalil Mack as a pass rusher and bring back Aziz and have Aziz play while Greenlaw is getting healthy, and then bring back and then have all three of them. What do you guys think about Graham? I can't think of the other kid. The two linebackers we took last year. We took one from TCU, and then we took another kid from, I don't know if I'm thinking Purdue, or I can't remember. But what are your guys' thoughts on the two kids we took last year? Do you think they can step up? Do you guys think he can step up and handle their business while Greenlaw is recovering from his injury? Do you think they bring in Aziz? Do you think they draft another linebacker in the later rounds, or do you guys think that the two kids that we have on the roster that we drafted last year, Graham, I can't think of the other kid from TCU, have they proven that they can start? You know, freaking Kyle doesn't start rookies unless he absolutely has to. He does not like to play rookies. Why? I don't know. What about Robert Bale? This will be his second year. He showed a couple of flashes in Georgia. Do you think he can be a guy that can step up? Because I don't know what's happening with Drake Jackson. I don't know if Drake Jackson is going to be able to sustain himself in the NFL. Do you guys think that Drake Jackson, because he got hurt, we got to give him a little bit of grace? Or do you think that Drake Jackson is a bust already? Do you guys think he's a bust? I like Clinton Farrell. If there's someone that I want to bring back, it is definitely Clinton Farrell. I would love to bring him. What's up, my brother? Good to see you. I would love to bring him back. I heard the Broncos won't release DJ Jones. Dude is being a high dead cap. Well, they paid him $30 million for 3 years. I don't know if they're going to lose a lot of money. Navarro. Matthew Navarro in the house. What's up, brother? Daylight savings time. Yep, sir. In 20 minutes, we're going to go back 1 hour. We're going to travel on the time machine with your boy Niner sickness backwards. I like Farrell. I really, really do.
Hell yeah! That's what I'm talking about.
I like this kid Farrell, man. I think this kid Farrell would only get better with us. I don't know. Maybe because he got hurt, the Niners can bring him back. My fingers are crossed that the Niners will re-sign. I would rather sign Clinton Farrell over Chase Young. Yeah, I said it. I would rather sign Farrell over Young. Easily. I would rather sign Farrell, man. Matthew says, sign both Joey Bosa and Khalil Mack. It's not Madden, brother. It's not Madden, but can they do it? I don't know. I'd rather sign Khalil Mack and Danielle Hunter. I'd rather sign Danielle, who I really would love to bring in. It's probably a pipe dream, but I would love to bring in Danielle Hunter and Jonathan Greenard. Jonathan Greenard, defensive end from the Texans. Now, the Texans probably going to re-sign him so he can be paired up with Will Anderson Jr. But I would love to see Danielle Hunter in a 49er uniform. Gotta give Drake Jackson at least another year or two, just like they stuck with Kinlaw. That's true. That's true. Biggest questionable player is Armstead. Yeah, well, I like Armstead. I know a lot of people don't like Armstead. I like him. I think he's very underrated. But people have been telling me, hey, bro, we need to cut him. The Niners need to cut him tonight. Not tonight, but this offseason. No, do it tonight.
Hey, stupid. Get your day right, Holmes.
People want Armstead to be cut, but people don't realize he will count 24 or 25 million dead money against the cap. There is no way they are cutting Eric Armstead. Hold on, guys. What do you think of the O-line from Duke that they have in the Niners projected draft him in the first round? I can't think of his name. Barton, I think. He's not bad. I think the Niners personally are going to move up. I wouldn't be surprised if the Niners move up in the first round from 31 to probably about 25, 24 spot if a tackle or a guard that the Niners have high on their board is still there. I can see the Niners moving up. Matter of fact, I think the Niners will move up more than they'll move back, in my opinion. Yep. What's up, Alex? Welcome to the show. King Mufasa in the house. Trade Moody already. You don't like Moody? I don't know. People, I understand we took him in the third round. Okay, I understand we took him in the third round, and a lot of people think it was a high pick for a kicker, but Moody wasn't bad his first year. Moody's going to get better. I am very happy with Moody. I like Moody. I was angry when we re-signed McKivitz. Waste of money. I understand the reasoning behind McKivitz. Listen, if the Niners definitely are trying to move up in the draft or even take a tackle that happens to just fall in their laps in the draft, they might pick a player that they feel that will take a year to develop. And you have McKivitz as insurance. Now, don't forget, McKivitz can play guard and he can play center. If they pick up a guard in the draft, or if they pick up a tackle and the tackle just displays good ability to play, maybe they move McKivitz to center. I think the best position for McKivitz is at center. They only gave him backup money. $7 million. It's not, I mean, it's a lot of money for me. But in the NFL world, it's backup money. He's not, if they would have gave him like, a 4-year deal, $24 million, I would be like freaking out. But $7 million for an extra year, he was already under contract for 2024. So they just extended him through 2025. So he'll be a free agent in 2026. But with that said, let's be honest. Kyle Shanahan, I hope he did not fall in love with McKivitz. Why is it that the Niners spend so much money in the defensive line and they just plug and play offensively? I know they run a scheme for the offensive line. The best offensive player is Trent Williams. They put money into the left tackle, the blind side. But why is it they're putting all this money in the defensive front line, but they lack in spending money on the offensive line? That I don't get from the damn Niners. Please explain to me that. Yeah, I was McKivitz and I forgot Burford just screwed it up. No, I do not want to bring Trent Brown back. Man, I don't like. He's fat, and look who's calling him fat, right? But he's fat, lazy. His weight always fluctuates up and down. We had him. I didn't like him when he was with the Niners. He went to New England, had a good year, and then the Raiders dumps. I'm sorry if you're still watching, Bob, but the Raiders, like the big dummies they are, they gave him all the money in the world, and then he didn't play well, and then he went back to New England, and now that Belichick is not there no more, they're letting him go. I'm not a big fan of lazy ass Brown. Yep. Bring in Trent Brown. I don't know, man. I don't like him. I really don't. Yeah, bro, that's a lot of weight for a tackle.
I cannot believe you said fat. What were you thinking? He's not a fatso. He's just a big bone baby.
Center is up for the taking. I say bring in a Samoan lineman. Why is Samoan? You just want a big boy, a big physical specimen that doesn't get moved. I love it. Go and get 5 Jesse Sopolos. I need 5, 4, because I'm not moving Trent Williams. Although Aaron Banks is not bad. I like Aaron Banks. I think we're pretty set at left side for a minute. Este vato. That's funny, man. Órale, vato. Órale, fatso. Vámonos. To lay out Jones. They tagged Snead and they signed Jones. It's interesting what the Chiefs are doing. That means they're not going to have no receivers again. The money they're giving Mahomes and the money they're giving Jones is crazy. Dang, Matthew. You don't have to be mean to me. He's like, yo, Niner better. You're nothing but fatso. Dang, bro. If I had feelings,
I will get very, very emotional right now. You hurt my feelings right here. How dare you? How dare you?
Jones, the new Donald. I want to ask you guys a sincere question. What are your thoughts on Javon Hargrave? I know he did not play up to expectations because he was injured. He wasn't bad, but what do you think about Javon Hargrave? Do you think that we overpaid him? Or do you think that this guy is going to step up in 2024 and be the guy that be the reason why we brought him in last year? We really need Hargrave to step up more than he did. And I didn't understand why he wasn't playing as good. And then when I heard that he's hurt, he played hurt, I understood. Woo! You think Feliciano resigns? I think so, and I hope so. I like Feliciano. He needs to learn how to keep his mouth shut. But I like Feliciano to come back. He was decent at the guard. He was better than Buford. Feliciano played way better at guard than Buford did. So I would love to bring him back. Hopefully, that's something they will do. Hopefully, they will bring him back and give him a chance to compete for that right guard position. But I want to ask you guys honestly. I want to get your thoughts in the comments about Javon Hargrave. What was your guys' honest opinion in the performance that Hargrave gave in 2023? From week 1 to week 18. And then in the playoffs and in the Super Bowl. What were your guys' thoughts of Hargrave? I know, Ric Flair. Orale, it wasn't me. It was the dude with the blonde hair. I think we go lineman first in the draft, a receiver in the later rounds. What do you think? I think they're going to look at their options. They're going to look who's on the board. I think they have some receivers they want to get. If those receivers are available in the later rounds, I think the Niners can definitely get someone because let's be honest. Is Deebo Samuel playing his last year with the Niners? They're going to re-sign Brandon Ayuk. But I just can't see the Niners playing two receivers $25 million going forward. I can see the Niners trading Deebo Samuel next offseason, possibly. I'm not saying I want him to be traded, but I can see that happening. So do the Niners go out this draft and bring in a receiver they could potentially replace him? I would love to see DJ Jones and Hargrave, a 1-2 punch. I would love to see them as a 1-2 punch. Matthew says Hargrave overpaid. Now remember, he was hurt. He was hurt. So hopefully he plays better. I don't know if that one's a tough, man. I'm praying that Hargrave turns the corner once he went through this surgery that he had or whatever he needs to do to get better. Hopefully he'll come up guns blazing in 2024 and just tear up the league. I heard the Niners talk to Bill Belichick to be the defensive coordinator. What a disrespect to Bill. Hey, listen. You never know unless you ask. Now I'm with you. I never expected Bill Belichick to come anywhere other than a head coach. The guy won 6 Super Bowls as a head coach. If I was him, I'd rather retire than be a defensive coordinator. But in the same token, you can't blame Kyle and John Lynch for trying. Imagine if he would have said, hey, Bill, you want to be this DC for a year? And Bill's like, hey, you know what? Why not? Now, the response Bill gave was the proper response. But hey, got to give credit to the guys for at least trying. I think Hargrave stood out more than Armstead and Kinlaw. Although I want to see Hargrave another year to see and to really determine how good he's going to be. But I'll tell you this. I was really impressed with Kinlaw this year. I was really impressed with Javon Kinlaw. Now, the fact that he wasn't your starter, the fact that Hargrave came in, that pressure of being that replacement for DeForest Buckner was off Kinlaw's shoulders. Not only that, but Kinlaw has unfortunately been playing hurt. Hurt. The knee problems. 2023 was finally the year that he played healthy all year. And I think, you guys may disagree, and that's fine, but I think that he was very good this year. Not great, but good. And I think a team out there is going to overpay for Kinlaw. I really do. I think a hungry, thirsty team out there is going to overpay for Kinlaw. Just watch. I would love to bring Kinlaw back, but I don't see it happening. Debo, a 1 year. I'm not going to agree with you there, Matthew. That is very, very disrespectful for Debo to call him a one-hit wonder. I think Debo is a great receiver. I don't think he's a one-hit wonder. I do think that they could trade him only because, not because he's not good, but because I don't see the Niners paying $25 million for 2 receivers. $50 million for 2 receivers. Plus, they're going to have to pay Brock Purdy the following year. I can see the Niners moving on from Debo and getting a good draft pick because of the financials, but not because he's not good or he's a one-year wonder. I have to respectfully disagree with her on that. Yeah. I mean, if I had to choose between Debo Samuel and Brandon Ayuk, I would take Brandon Ayuk in a minute. They're 2 different receivers, though. I understand that. This is an argument that we can go in for hours. They're both good at what they do. Brandon Ayuk is a pure number one receiver, can run great routes. He separates very well. The problem is Debo is an enforcer. Debo is an enforcer that will make you pay. Defenses have to acknowledge where Debo is on the field. Because if you don't notice him on the field, he'll make you pay. I would love to keep both of them for a long time, but I just can't see it happen, especially once Brock gets paid. Debo stunk in the Super Bowl period. A lot of players, a lot of the offense didn't play as good. But I'm not going to hate on a player based on a game. I like to see the body of work. What has Debo done since he's been here? Debo has been very effective. He killed the Eagles. Debo was a one-man wrecking crew against the Eagles. 3 touchdowns. Debo is a great, great player. I love Debo. Now, if I had to choose between Debo and Ayuk, I would take Ayuk. But I love Debo. I think Debo is a great, one hell of a receiver that can run the ball. Bill would never take a position as an assistant coach, especially with his ego. I don't know if it's his ego. It'll be disrespect. I mean, you're a 6-time Super Bowl winning coach. Why in the world would you go backwards and settle for a positional spot? If nobody wants to hire him as a head coach any longer, he won his 6 Super Bowls. He can go into the sunset as one of the greatest head coach to ever coach and retire. He was way more explosive at the Eagles. We're talking about Debo, right? Because I think Debo was very, very effective against the Eagles. I keep tomato juice or apple juice. I think that's an apple juice. Over Debo, Beto. Wow. Well, I don't understand the hate for Debo. Why a lot of us don't like Debo? What has Debo done? He's a big time player. I don't know. I mean, I respect you guys' opinion. I don't agree. But hey, to each his own. It's interesting. No comment. Very interesting take. After he sealed the bag, has Debo... I like Debo, man. I would love for Debo to change his number to number 1. I understand that it'll be costly because of his jersey, number 19. A lot of people have number 19 jersey. They wouldn't be too happy. But imagine Debo with his number that he had in college. The Chiefs refs scares me more than Big Dom. Did you guys see Big Dom at the Combine? He was at the Combine when John Lynch came up to talk at the podium. He went by Big Dom. If anybody's overrated, that ugly looking dude is overrated. One has to go. You can't pay 2 receivers top money. Then the team is 31 in passing. Yeah, I love Debo. I love what Debo does. I love the way Debo plays. But if I had to choose one over the other based on the productions that I've seen from all their careers, I would take Brandon Ayuk for sure. Daniel Barry Sports, welcome, bro. Welcome to the channel. Good to see you, my friend. Play calling was not it. Kittle's numbers were also way down in the bowl. In 2019, Kittle's numbers were low too. I don't understand that. You arguably have the best tight end in the NFL, and you don't throw him the ball. Now, I love Kyle Shanahan. I love what he's done since he took over in 2017. Him and John Lynch have done a beautiful job in transforming this team from a bad team to a very good team, a competitive team, a relative team, you know. Did I say relative? Yeah, I must be tired. Relevant, I meant to say. Not relative. Relevant is what I meant to say. Excuse me. But not feeding George Kittle in the Super Bowl does make me wonder, what in the world were they thinking? Why do you not feed your tight end? Debo wearing number 1, it will be fire. I think so. I would love to see Debo with the number 1. Even though I have his 19 jersey, I would love to see him number 1. But he has already confirmed that he won't. Kittle needs to talk less on the field and pay attention to the... Listen, Joe, with all due respect, that's a little bit emotional. That's an emotional comment you just put on the that I put on the screen because you wrote it. That fumble, it's not on Kittle. Okay? Kittle was doing what he was supposed to do. Kittle was doing what he was supposed to do, is to get into that guy's grill. His back was turned against the football. It sucks that the ball hit Luter in the back. It sucks that Ray could not recover. It sucks that we turned it over, and arguably probably was that turning point of losing the Super Bowl. But I cannot blame Kittle, nor would I blame Kittle for not recovering. His back was towards it. And Kittle, that's the way Kittle plays anyway. Yeah, I'm not blaming on Kittle of that. I'm sorry. I disagree that Debo said about Mahomes. I don't know what he said about Mahomes, to be honest with you. If I heard it, I don't recall it. Purdy, the truth. Listen, Brock Purdy is an interesting conversation. Brock Purdy definitely is an interesting conversation. The kid came in 2 years ago, took over for an injured Jimmy Garoppolo, and played well. He got hurt in the NFC Championship game. People are questioning, would he be able to play week 1? He did not have an offseason because he was rehabbing his elbow. People did not know, is he going to miss week 1? Is he going to miss week 2? Is he going to miss week 3? When is he going to play? there were so many concerns that even the Niners approached Tom Brady and asked him if he would come out and retire for a year, just because they did not know what they were going to be at with Brock Purdy. And Brock Purdy started week 1 and was just on fire. This is with no offseason. Now he finally gets an offseason. Trust when I say this. He is going to make a huge leap from year 2 to year 3. Brock Purdy is going to make a huge jump from year 2 to year 3. He's going to have a complete offseason. He's going to be able to do his timing with the receivers and everything like that. I expect for maybe not in the numbers. Maybe he throws less than what he threw this year, but in his performance, in his confidence, in his ability to run more. When the play's broken, when the play's not there, he's going to be more comfortable in running for that first down. We saw a glimpse of it against the Lions. We saw some of it in the Super Bowl. With a complete offseason, and if you can bring in some help, offensive line, if you can bring in some help on that offensive line, watch out. Brock Purdy is the real deal. He is the real deal. I don't care if people agree with me or disagree. Brock Purdy is elite. Some people, he's not a Patrick Mahomes. He's not a Josh Allen. He's not a Joe Burrow. But with Kyle, under Kyle's scheme, he runs everything to perfection. I like Brock Purdy. And I do not want to see him go anywhere. Yeah, he definitely gets held. Yep. Rico. What's up, Rico? Welcome to the show. Brock Purdy, the next Tony Romo, best at their position, but no rings. People are entitled to their opinion, but I think people are not giving Brock Purdy his flowers. Brock Purdy is going to be a beast. His anticipation, he doesn't get scared. He doesn't get nervous. The game is never too big for him. He's very poised. Even the defensive coordinator of the Chiefs spoke highly of Brock Purdy. His first year as a starter, not having an offseason, not sure if he was going to play week 1 or week 2 because of the injury, and he takes your 49ers to the Super Bowl. Trust me, the dude is the real deal. Andrew Martinez, what's up, brother? Órale, Beto. Cool setup. Thank you, sir. Joe says, I got to witness the Niners win all 5 Super Bowls. I would love my kids to witness at least one win, or as many times as I was fortunate to see. So basically, I'm not getting younger. What the F? Listen, I'm with you. I got to watch all 5 Super Bowls as well. I got to watch them in person. I was in Detroit. I was in New Orleans. I was in Miami. I was in Palo Alto was the closest one. And I got to watch them all. Do I want the Niners to win one? for the young kids? Absolutely. But it's hard to win Super Bowls. Out of 58 Super Bowls, only 2 teams have 6 apiece. Think about that for a minute. Out of 58 Super Bowls, only 2 teams have 6 championships. That's how hard it is to win a freaking Super Bowl. But I want to be relevant. I want to be winning. I want to win double-digit games. I want to beat the crap out of the Cowboys. I want to beat the Eagles. I want to beat the Rams. I want to tear up the Seahawks. Do I want to win the Super Bowl? Yes. But I want to be relevant year in and year out. I want to be effective. Going to 4 NFC championships and 2 Super Bowl appearances has been fun. Yes, it sucks to lose the Super Bowl. It sucks to lose the NFC championship game. It most definitely does. But I don't know about you. When we kicked the crap out of the Cowboys, that was fun to watch. When we went into Philly and beat up the Philadelphia Eagles and they never were the same after that, that was fun to watch. So, our Super Bowl is coming. Hopefully, 2024 will be the year that the Niners finally get over the hump. What do the Niners need to do? Fix that offensive line, bring in another pass rusher like Danielle Hunter, bring Aziz to come in and play in the absence of Greenlaw, and let's go and get another Super Bowl. And don't worry, the Niners will sign Brandon Ayuk. I know a lot of people are worried about Brandon Ayuk, but if you guys ever follow the Niners as long as I have, especially under Kyle and John Lynch, they always sign the players they love. If they love you, they will sign you. They never do it early. They always do it early August, late August. But they do it. They did it with Bosa. They did it with Warner. They did it with Kittle. They did it with Debo. Their track record is very, very good. Beto, has Moody nailed all kicks? Folks would be calling Purdy the next Brady. Funny, right? Yep. Now, has Jake Moody missed a couple of kicks in there? Yes. But the guy made a 53 and a 50 in the Super Bowl. If it wasn't for the Chiefs kicker who kicked a 57, Jake Moody would have held the record for the longest field goal kicked in the Super Bowl. As many of you guys are in love with Robbie Gould would not even attempt it to kick a 50-yarder in the Super Bowl. I think, if I'm not mistaken, the kicker of the Baltimore Ravens, I forgot his name, Justin, but the kicker of the Baltimore Ravens missed the same amount that Jake Moody missed in 2023. Let that sink in for a minute. Let it sink in for a minute. The kicker of the Baltimore Ravens, which is arguably the best kicker in the NFL, missed the same amount of field goals that Jake Moody did in 2023. You got a rookie and you got the best kicker in the NFL right now missing the same amount of kicks. Jake Moody will be fine, guys. Trust me. Maybe that's why they let Gold go then. Yep. Gold was automatic in the playoffs, but he couldn't kick over 50 yards. His longest was like 40, 44, 47. His longest. He just didn't have the leg anymore. Jake Moody was able to shake off the rookie feeling. He's going to come in 2024 and he's going to kick even better. Matthew says, hope we draft Xavier Leggetti. You know, I'm not going to pretend to lie. What position does this guy play? I've been watching so many prospects that I get their names confused. Where does this kid, is he a defensive end? Is he a corner? I'm thinking he's a corner, but I can be definitely wrong. So let me know, Matthew, what position does he play? Would you guys be up to signing a Cedarius Smith or a Clowney as a rotational piece? Yeah, Gold, he is now a high school coach. He is a head coach for a high school team. He is a head coach for high school. Hold on, guys. Give me a second. Oh, okay, let me do it on here. Hold on. Give me 1 second, guys. Oops, that's not going to work. Let me see something real quick. Oops, that's not it. Do. I'm trying to look for my list. Who asked me the question? Matthew asked me the question. Oh, he's a wide receiver. Okay. What is the name of that kid that I like? Jordan Morgan from Arizona. I like him. I like Braden Fisk from Florida State Seminoles. I love Chop Robinson from Penn State. He's a defensive end. Brandon Fisk is an interior lineman, a D tackle. And then, of course, Jordan Morgan, is a tackle. Those are the guys. I also like Kool-Aid McKinstry. He's a corner from Alabama. He's pretty good. Who else do I like? I like Mims from Georgia, tackle from Georgia. I like Taylor Guyton from Oklahoma. He's a tackle. Jackson Powers Johnson from Oregon, center, is pretty good. K1 Williams is too old now, bro. I know we fall in love with certain players that played with us before, but he's too old. Sorry. I had to stretch a little bit. He's too old, in my opinion. Look who it is. My brother from a whole different mother. Luke Luna in the house. What's up, Luke Luna? Long time no see. I hope you're doing well. My friend says Fisk. And my boy from Utah, Slovisky, Luke McCaffrey. I like Luke. I'll be honest. From all three players, Braden Rice, Frank Gore Jr., and Luke McCaffrey, out of those three players, I like Luke McCaffrey the best. If we can only take one player of those three, I would take Luke McCaffrey over Braden Rice, and Frank Gore Jr. Easily. Oops. I would do that easily. I've got to get to bed, brother. Just wanted to stop by and show some love. Thank you, Luke Luna. It's good to see you, my friend. Be blessed. Have a wonderful night. Take care, my friend. Good to see you. Matthew says, Braden, Fisk, Jordan, Morgan, Cillian, I don't know if I pronounced that. Killian, I don't know how to pronounce that word, or I'm an idiot not reading it right. But Bullock and Jackson Power Johnson. I like Jackson Power Johnson as well. Oh my God, I can't stop. Yeah, I like Chop. He needs to put on weight, though. He's about a year work. I don't expect him to start year one if he comes to the Niners. He definitely needs to put in the work. Oh, Luke, you didn't have to do that, my friend. Hold on, guys. That was awesome. Yes, he is. He shows some love. Very much. Thank you, Luke. Dominate Niners is in the house. What's up, Luke?
Luke Luna. Yay! Thank you, Luke. I appreciate it. Buenas noches. Que Dios me lo bendiga. Y los vemos mañana.
Thank you, Luke. So, Joey Bosa would be an upgrade from Young. If he plays, though. If he plays, that's the thing about Joey Bosa. Is he going to be available to play? Or is he going to come to the Niners and miss 9 games. The kid from Duke, somebody mentioned him earlier. That is Graham Barton out of Duke. He can play tackle, guard, and center. I like Graham Barton from Duke. There's someone else that I like too, but I don't think he'll be there. I think the Niners would have to move up to get him. They would have to move up to get him. I don't think he'll be there. That's Mims. They would have to move up to get Mims from Georgia. They would have to move up to get Zach Frazier, center from West Virginia. Or maybe go and get Oklahoma's tackle, Taylor Gayton. But I think the Niners would have to move up. I don't expect them to be there. Beto is my dog, my brother. If I have something, he can have a little. Excuse me. If I have something, he can have a little as well. I know he'd do the same for me. Absolutely, brother. Absolutely. You know how people say it's better to receive than to give? I like to give more than I receive. I really do. I love to bless people, and it's nice when people bless me as well. Luke, you're a gentleman and a scholar, bro. Thank you so much for the love. Yeah, Matthew, I can't. How do you pronounce that name? I mean, you guys can't speak, so I can't hear you say it. But let me see if I can do it. Can I copy it? And nope, not from the chat. But I wanted. Let me see if I can do it this way. Hold on. Nope. I don't know how to pronounce it. Beto, we could literally draft Fisk, Vaki, and McCaffrey in the first, second, and third, and they would be lock starters on this team. That'll be a great draft. What do you guys think about the picks? What do you guys think about the what do you call it? The con picks that we got. What do you think about Jimmy Garoppolo shitting the bed again? We were supposed to get a third for Jimmy, and Jimmy screws us, and we got a fourth for Jimmy. Jimmy. I'm trying to find that player. Hold on. I want to read about him a little bit. What is his name? Vaki? Can I type it in? Hold on. Oh, yeah, here we go. Safety. Let's see here. He's 6 foot, weighs 208. All right. He is fully committed to playing running back in the NFL. Oh, wow. So they're saying that he can play running back if they move him from safety to running back. He has the physical gifts, athletic ability, and playmaker vision to be a contributing player out of the backfield. But let me ask you this, Luke, and everyone. If we get Vaki out of Utah, who does he replace? Hufanga or Jair Brown? Who does he replace? Hufanga or Jair? Matthew, I'm not even going to bring that comment up. I'm not even going to bring that comment. No way are we bringing back Jimmy. What do you guys think about TJ Tampa out of Iowa State? He's a corner. TJ Tampa, he's 6'2". He's a big corner. Tampa's unique fluidity and size for a cornerback makes him worthy of a top 75 pick. If he can clean up his footwork, he can be a starting outside cornerback in the NFL with the potential to be an impact player. I like him. He's raw. But what do you guys think about him? TJ Tampa out of Iowa State. And then there's also, where's the other corner that I seen? Oh, there we go. No, that's not it. Where is it? Let's see here. What do you guys think about this kid? I don't know if I can pronounce his name, but I've been hearing Larry Kruger speak highly of him. Larry Kruger has been speaking highly of this player. Roke Horshorhor. I know I screwed up. He's out of Clemson. He's a DN from Clemson. A D tackle. He's 6'4", 295 pounds. Horo.
Yo, stupid. Learn how to read, Holmes.
I can't pronounce his name, bro. I'm not even going to try it. Plus, I'm tired. But anyway, Horo. Yeah, I butchered his name. Sorry, partner. Anyway, I like him. I can't imagine him being on the Niners, and I can't say, and me as a content creator would not be able to say his name at all, especially if he plays well. Did you guys see horror? Yeah, I'm tired. Did you watch horror? Roll your boat gently down the stream. What is the name of? Here we go. Xavier Legette. He is out of South Carolina. He's 6'3", 227 pounds. He's 23 years old. Legette does not have ample experience as a focal point of the passing attack, but 2023 showed he is capable of that. He is not a polished receiver or route runner. He's not a release artist. He needs to be developed, but he has the potential to be a high-level NFL receiver if given the chance. That's interesting. Oh, I brought it up anyway. Jimmy or Donald as backups? Yeah. Really, huh? Roll. Actually, that sounded like a roll. Yeah, there you go. I like the way you put that. Made it easier for me to say. Because the other way, I was screwing it up. What do you guys think about Xavier Worthy, the receiver who beat? What was the name of that receiver that had the 4.2? Ross, the one that went to Cincinnati a couple years ago, and this kid Xavier Worthy beat him. He was worthy of running fast. Anyway, I've been on here for an hour and 40 minutes. You guys are amazing. There's still 9 people. I pissed in my pants because I didn't want to get up. So I got to go now take a shot. No, just kidding. I peed in my pants, man. Too lazy to get up. I'm excited about Monday, though. I'm really excited about Monday. I'm really excited about Monday. I think the Niners are definitely going to bring in a top free agent. They know the time is now. If they're going to do a big splash, they got to do it now if they want to win a Super Bowl before Brock Purdy demands the big money. No. I didn't see he was, but he might. He's projected to go. Let me see. Hold on. Now, again, just because you're projected to go there, it doesn't mean that's where you're going. Hold on. Where is he projected to go? He is projected to go and he's out of Fresno, California. He's a Bulldog. Oh, this one doesn't tell me where he's projected to go. Or does it? Nope. But I think he's projected to go somewhere in the bottom of the first, maybe second or third. Oh, here we go. Yeah, I don't think he's going to go high. I don't think he's going to go high. But, all right, guys, I got to go. It's late. I'm going to do a live tomorrow at 4:15. I'm going to be doing a patch giveaway. Come and hang out with me for an hour, and let's do the patch giveaway. Maybe you'll be the lucky winner. Thank you, everybody, for joining me tonight. Luke Luna, it was an honor to see you, brother. Thank you for the $10 contribution. I appreciate that, my friend, for supporting the channel. Love you, brother. I wish you were closer. I need to get some ink work. I want to get some ink work. My cousin does it, but he's in San Jose, which he's way closer than you. He's about an hour and 40 minutes. But, man, I wish you were closer. I can get some artwork from you. Yeah, I hear you. I'm still looking forward to be shocked on Monday. The Niners signed Danielle Walker. Oh my God. See, I'm tired. Danielle Hunter from the Vikings. We'll see. All right, gentlemen. Thank you, everyone, for hanging out with me. Have a wonderful night. Be blessed. I'll see you guys tomorrow at 4:15 Pacific Standard Time. If you haven't done so already, make sure to go backwards an hour on your clocks. And we'll see you mañana. God bless and peace. Niners for life.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.